In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 1st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Memphis Grizzlies versus Dallas Mavericks. This Friday night, the basketball enthusiasts will witness an exciting clash as the Memphis Grizzlies embark on a road journey to the American Airlines Center to face off against the Dallas Mavericks. The anticipation is high, especially after the recent performances of both teams. The Grizzlies managed to break free from their season-long struggle by snapping a 4-game losing streak with a convincing 105-91 triumph over the Utah Jazz on Wednesday. During their 4-game slump, the Grizzlies faced tough challenges against the Celtics, Rockets, Suns, and Timberwolves. However, they found their rhythm against the Jazz, with key players stepping up. Jaren Jackson Jr. showcased his prowess with 20 points and 6 blocks, complemented by David Roddy's 19 points and Desmond Bane's impressive 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. The team collectively shot 49% from the field and exhibited a solid performance beyond the arc, going 13 of 39 from the three-point line. This victory marked a turning point for the Grizzlies as they dominated the second quarter with a commanding 36-17 push, securing their first home win of the season. On the other hand, the Dallas Mavericks have maintained a decent form, splitting their last 8 games. They are hungry for momentum after narrowly defeating the Houston Rockets 121-115. Luka Doncic led the charge with a remarkable 41 points and 9 assists, showcasing his offensive prowess. Kyrie Irving and Derrick Jones Jr. also made significant contributions, propelling the Mavericks to a 5-2 home record this season. The team displayed resilience by overcoming a 9-point deficit late in the third quarter, pouring in 37 points in the fourth quarter to secure the victory. As the showdown approaches, injury concerns loom over both teams. The Grizzlies are grappling with the absence of key players, including Brandon Clark, Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, and Steven Adams. The Mavericks, on the other hand, are closely monitoring the status of Tim Hardaway Jr., who is questionable for the upcoming matchup. Reflecting on the previous encounters, the Grizzlies are eager to build on their recent success, while the Mavericks are poised to replicate their earlier road triumph against Memphis. However, considering the defensive challenges faced by the Mavericks and the Grizzlies' improved performance, the full game side pick leans towards the Memphis Grizzlies covering the spread as underdogs. Analyzing the playing styles and team dynamics, Dallas's 7th position and pace indicates a fast-paced game, which might pose a challenge for the struggling Memphis team. Despite their recent win, the Grizzlies' offensive struggles are evident, ranking 29th in offensive rating. The absence of Ja Morant further compounds their challenges. Expecting a defensive showdown, our full game total pick leans towards the under, especially considering the historical trend of the total going under in 5 straight games between these two teams at the American Airlines Arena. San Antonio Spurs versus New Orleans Pelicans. In a clash between two Southwest Division powerhouses, the San Antonio Spurs and the New Orleans Pelicans are set to battle it out on the hardwood, adding to the intensity of the competition in the lively setting of the Big Easy. This Friday night matchup carries significant weight for both teams as they strive to secure a crucial victory. The Spurs, fresh off a home game against Atlanta the previous night, are on the road for a back-to-back set culminating in this contest. Unfortunately, San Antonio faced a setback in their last outing, succumbing to a 132-120 defeat at the hands of Denver, failing to cover the line as a 10.5-point underdog. Meanwhile, the Pelicans displayed their prowess by defeating Philadelphia 124-114 in their recent clash, covering the line as a 2.5-point favorite. Reflecting on the historical regular season matchups between these teams, the Spurs hold a 53-24 advantage, but the Pelicans made a statement last season by winning all 4 meetings, including a commanding 119-84 victory on March 21, 2023. The San Antonio Spurs find themselves in dire straits, grappling with a 13-game losing streak, and they are eager to halt this unfortunate trend. Despite a valiant effort against the Hawks in a narrow 137-135 loss, individual standout performances, including Jeremy Sochan's 33 points, could not secure the elusive victory. The Spurs' shooting proficiency at 53% from the field and 18 of 41 from beyond the arc showcased their offensive capabilities, yet they were unable to stave off the late-game heroics of the Hawks, particularly Trae Young's 7 points in the final 59.2 seconds. Contrastingly, the New Orleans Pelicans are riding a wave of success, having won 6 of their last 9 games. In their latest triumph, a 124-114 victory over the 76ers, Zion Williamson's 33-point, 8-rebound, 6-assist performance led the charge. With a well-rounded effort from C.J. McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas, and Jordan Hawkins, the Pelicans showcased their offensive prowess, shooting 53% from the field and dominating the first quarter with a 39-24 lead. As the game approaches, both teams face uncertainties regarding player availability. The Spurs are closely monitoring Victor Wembanyama's status, while the Pelicans have listed Jose Alvarado and Trey Murphy as questionable. San Antonio, amidst a 12-game losing streak, has struggled defensively, ranking poorly in scoring defense, field goal percentage defense, threes allowed per game, and three-point defense. This vulnerability plays into the hands of the Pelicans, who recently welcomed back C.J. McCollum, their top perimeter shooting threat. The return of McCollum adds a layer of danger to the Pelicans' offense, providing space for Zion Williamson to capitalize. Playing on the second night of a back-to-back further diminishes the Spurs' chances, especially considering their current form as the coldest team in the league. The Pelicans, with a healthier roster and a 7-3 record against the spread in their last 10 games, emerge as the favorites. While hesitant due to the thick line, the Pelicans are favored to win and cover the spread as our full game side pick. Examining the historical trends, San Antonio has leaned towards the over in 12 of their 17 games this season, showcasing offensive proficiency. However, the Spurs' struggles extend to turnovers, where they rank 27th in the league with an average of 16.1 per game. In contrast, the Pelicans have remained under the total in 11 of their 19 contests, showcasing defensive discipline and a controlled pace, ranking 15th in turnovers per game. Despite the potential for offensive fireworks, the Spurs playing the second game of a back-to-back suggests a slower pace, leading us to predict the game falling short of the projected total. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick, anticipating a more controlled and strategic matchup between these two determined teams. Phoenix Suns vs. Denver Nuggets. In the upcoming clash between the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets, anticipation is high as both teams showcase impressive recent performances. The Denver Nuggets are currently basking in the glory of a remarkable 3-game winning streak, demonstrating their prowess on the court. Notably, they secured victories against formidable opponents such as the Spurs, Clippers, and Rockets. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns, riding the momentum of winning 7 out of their last 8 games, are determined to maintain their winning ways. The Nuggets' resurgence is evident in their pursuit of a 4th consecutive triumph, with their latest win against the Rockets standing out. In a commanding 134-124 home victory, Nikola Jokic showcased his brilliance, delivering a triple-double performance with 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 15 assists. Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray complemented the effort with noteworthy contributions. The Nuggets set the tone early, establishing a 19-point lead in the first quarter and maintaining their dominance throughout the game. With an efficient 50% field goal percentage and a remarkable 19 of 43 from beyond the arc, the Nuggets demonstrated their offensive prowess. On the flip side, the Phoenix Suns, despite a minor setback with their 7-game winning streak being halted by the Rockets, swiftly rebounded by defeating the Grizzlies and Knicks in the same week. Their recent encounter with the Raptors resulted in a 112-105 road loss, with Kevin Durant leading the team with 30 points. However, the Suns faced challenges in shooting efficiency, managing only 40% from the field and 7 of 26 from the three-point line. Despite their resilience in overcoming a 12-point deficit, the Suns faltered in the final minutes, allowing the Raptors to secure the win. As the matchup looms, the Nuggets could face potential challenges with Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray listed as questionable. Meanwhile, the Suns continue to navigate the absence of Bradley Beal, with Devin Booker also listed as questionable. The Suns, though playing exceptional basketball, find themselves dealing with injuries, making the Nuggets, who have quietly secured 3 straight victories, an intriguing contender, especially with the return of Murray and Gordon. The Nuggets have a recent history of success against the Suns, winning 4 of the last 6 meetings and covering the spread in 7 of the last 10 games. Considering the uncertainties in player availability, it's essential to monitor the lineups before tip-off. Nevertheless, with the current outlook, there appears to be value in favor of the Nuggets, particularly if Booker remains sidelined. Hence, our full-game side pick leans towards the Denver Nuggets to secure the win and cover the spread as favorites. In terms of statistics, the Denver Nuggets showcase an offensive prowess, averaging 114 points on 49.1% shooting, with Nikola Jokic leading the charge with an impressive 29 points and 13.2 rebounds per game. Michael Porter Jr. adds to the offensive firepower, averaging 18 points and 7.9 rebounds. The return of Jamal Murray further strengthens their lineup. Defensively, the Nuggets are allowing 110 points on 46.6% shooting, demonstrating room for improvement. Contrastingly, the Phoenix Suns boast an average of 116 points on 47.4% shooting, led by Kevin Durant's stellar performance with 31 points and 5.5 assists per game. Devin Booker contributes significantly with an average of 27 points and 5.4 rebounds. Despite the absence of Bradley Beal, the Suns maintain their offensive efficiency. Defensively, they allow 113 points on 45.8% shooting, emphasizing the potential for a high-scoring affair. Taking these factors into account, our full-game total pick leans towards the under the projected total, anticipating a closely contested matchup with both teams showcasing offensive prowess but potential defensive resilience. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.